Hello! Today we're going to tackle painting the sewer centerpiece from Terrain Essentials 4. We aim to keep the painting and techniques simple yet effective, so you can quickly paint big models like this and get them ready for your next gaming session. The link to the models is in the description. We begin by assembling the model pieces. Any glue you use for minis will work perfectly. The pieces are designed to fit together seamlessly, which makes it straightforward to see where everything goes. For space reasons and to handle the pieces more easily during the process, in this video, we're going to assemble the main platform and paint the additional pieces individually, attaching them at the end. You can choose this method, or you could assemble everything at the start and paint it all together. Both options work well. The cuts are numbered on each piece to help you join them without needing an additional guide. After priming everything in black, we start painting. We have primed this piece with an airbrush, but a spray can primer works perfectly too. We begin by applying black-gray using a dry brush technique, covering the entire black primed platform. This part of the process takes a bit of time, but gradually the platform begins to adopt this new color, and we start to build up the lights on the dark base. The unpainted parts will serve as shadows, and the parts we paint later will help us build up the lights. We cover all the walls and floors to establish a uniform color on the platform, leaving the recesses in the black base. For the first mid-tone lighting, we apply dark blue-gray, aiming for a cold bluish tone for this platform. We apply it in the same way using a dry brush and plenty of patience to ensure the result is clean and not dusty. For the final lighting on the walls, we repeat the same process, but this time we'll be using wolf gray, again with a dry brush. Here you can see how, by simply using the same technique but with progressively lighter paints, we build up the lights and leave the previously painted colors as shadows. We use this method to preserve the previous colors and add more depth to the recesses while dry brushing the highlights and raised parts of the model. In these areas, we also apply the brush strokes vertically so that the high profiles on the model are illuminated. As you can observe, this technique enhances the edge highlighting as the brush only paints the high edges of the rock. We'll paint almost the entire piece this way because it yields great results and is also very time efficient for painting a complete model like this one. We now start painting the pipes using Leadbelcher, applied with a dry brush over the black, which will make all the high areas shine with the metallic paint while leaving the rest in shadow within the recesses. On top of that, by not fully covering the pipe, we create a worn effect on it, which helps sell the metal look better. Whenever we want to paint metal, it's best to have a black surface underneath to enhance the shine of the metallic paints. Now, with ocean blue, we paint the water puddles. This is their base color, and later we will give them volume with a wash. Using sepia ink, we start marking all the pipe joints, simulating a rusty effect. Here, you can be as creative as you like and add rust to your taste. In my opinion, keeping it simple is most effective, as it's very easy to overdo it and make it look unbelievable, but it's a matter of personal taste. Now with hot orange, we apply a wash over the previously painted joints, making our rust look more intensified and realistic. Like with the previous steps, we try not to cover all the earlier color so there's a good transition between the colors, and we build on what was previously painted. We apply this wash in the joints, where moisture would accumulate creating rust. Now with Drakenhof nightshade, we apply a wash in the puddles, adding depth and marking the shadows. To finish, with grass green, we paint effects of moss and trickling fluids, randomly painting the joints between the bricks. This is because we want to give the sewers a radioactive touch, where there are wastes and undesirable things spoiling. And to sell that look, we want these green color accents to stand out. Similarly, we apply it at the joints where more dirt accumulates, like in the pipes and the recesses. That's how we quickly and effectively paint an entire terrain piece in simple steps. This will certainly elevate your RPG and wargaming sessions. So, what are you waiting for? Let's get the terrain painted for your next game. Thank you for watching the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.